there, welcome back to Football Spy Online. We start with some more of the information flooding into us from you around the world. Francois Lopez in the Netherlands has wished us here a happy new year, and same to you. And he tells us that the word over in Holland is that Ajax defender Gregory van der Wiel is on his way to Manchester City. Now we checked this out, and van der Wiel is a highly rated central defender who's on the radar of a whole host of top clubs. City are doing doing much better at the back under Roberto Mancini, but we know that they are looking at him along with the Borussia Dortmund defender Neven Subotic, and they're also still interested in the Palermo central defender Simon Kjær. Good player, so we'll keep you informed as to what happens there. Now Paul in Denmark tells us that Peter Utaka, the younger brother of Portsmouth striker John Utaka, is attracting a lot of interest from the Premier League. We checked him out too. He's 25, he scored 32 goals in 53 matches for the Danish club OB, very impressive strike rate. We checked him, we sort of had a look at the clubs that are interested, and Wigan, Stoke and Birmingham are among a whole host. Dimitar Atasinov is from Bulgaria, and he's asking if it's true what they're saying out there, that the Bordeaux striker Marouane Chamakh is on his way to Liverpool. Well, we hear that Liverpool have indeed entered the race to sign the striker, but Arsenal remain the favourites. Now, some breaking news for you this morning, and the former Arsenal captain Patrick Vieira is in England for a medical with Manchester City ahead of an 18-month deal. He's going to give some pretty good leadership to the City side, even though he might not be the force he once was. We told you last week about the Roma striker Stefano Okaka and that Fulham were interested. Well, his agent says that the 20-year-old lone striker could be on his way to Fulham by the end of the week. And we're hearing lots of stories this morning about Sunderland. Firstly, ambitious Birmingham have made an £11 million bid for their Trinidad and Tobago striker Kenwyne Jones. That could be because Sunderland themselves have made a loan bid for the Schalke, very talented Schalke striker Kevin Karani. We're also hearing that Birmingham have made another move for Liverpool's Ryan Babel and the Celtic winger Aidan McGeady. Alex McLeish looking to turn City into a real force. Let's do some papers, and the Star say that Portsmouth have put their entire squad up for sale as they've got no money. The Star also say that Spurs are willing to swap Robbie Keane for the Aston Villa striker John Carew. That wouldn't be a good deal for me. Keane scores much more goals far more regularly. Visit our own mirrorfootball.co.uk to find details of the clubs interested in Eidur Gudjohnsen at Monaco. He's 31, he's on a good deal there, but the word is he's none too happy. And the Sun have got another Sunderland story. They say that Steve Bruce has made a £5.5 million bid for the Hamburg defender Guy de Mel. He's 27, he can play defensive midfield as well as at the back. And for all you Manchester United fans, the Sun say that Sir Alex Ferguson is interested in the Marseille wonder winger Hatem Ben Arfa. Now, Marseille have told United that he's going to cost a monster £40 million. He's 22 years old, good player, but not sure about that amount. We've got two stories in the mail for you. The first confirms the news that Leeds striker Jermaine Beckford's put in a transfer request. The word is that Peterborough's Aaron McLean's been sounded out to replace him. And the Mail also say that Everton are moving in for the out-of-favour Blackburn striker Benny McCarthy. The competition to win the Total 90 Shoot 2 boots is in full swing. To win them, we need a new strapline for the show. Last summer, the winner was Nathan Hamlin in Australia, who described Football Spy as the internet's premier transfer talk show. We want to know if you can do better. Post your suggestions on YouTube or email them to spy@mirror.co.uk, and obviously remember to include your boot size. Now, on our email, mirror@spy@mirror.co.uk, Zayn Mahmood says Football Spy, spying on football. Not sure about that one. Brandon Johnson says from Mississippi, Football Spy, the eyes and ears of world-class transfers. And Savio Fernandez says Football Spy, your 2010 view into football transfers. I like what you did there. And on YouTube, Smokes Aces says Football Spy, constant reliable transfer chat. Arshan says Football Spy, your best source for transfer news. And very quickly we're going to get to some of your messages, but keep remembering to send those entries for the competition in. These are the Total 90 Shoot 2 boots right here. Now, Just answering some of your questions. Old Root, we are indeed hearing that rumours that Newcastle have offered defender Stephen Taylor to Manchester United in a loan swap deal for striker Federico Macheda. We'll check that out for you. Louis 619 were indeed hearing that both Amir Zaki and Mido want to come back to the Premier League, but there's not much interest. Portsmouth were the one club interested in Zaki, but he burnt his bridges there. And to Golden Siberian, Goran Pandev at Inter Milan was not bought to replace Mario Balotelli. They like him very much. Jose Mourinho wants to keep both players. And to Enosh Wadia, I think Liverpool should forget the Turkish winger Arda Turan and focus on a strike partner for Torres. But you know Rafa Benitez. There's more Spy for you tomorrow. We'll see you then.